Hello ladies and gentlemen, SlyJesse here, and today we'll be taking a look at how to start a successful city with some simple fundamentals. The first thing you want to do is check your data maps. They can be located on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Now the things you want to check are the way the wind is blowing. By checking this, you can determine where you want to put your pollution in your city. So just say if you have a power plant, you want to put it on this corner of your city or up across here, because it will be blowing the pollution all this way. You also want to check that there isn't a neighbour right next to you, so the pollution just doesn't blow into their city, because that won't be too great. You want happy neighbours. You also want to check your coal map, ore map, and oil map if you're going to be going into one of those specialties for your city. Now it's time to plan your city out of dirt roads. If you're going to a city specialization, make sure you remember where the location of your oil, coal or ore was. Simply lay your dirts out and make sure to put your zones on top of them. Just remember though, if you're planning to add avenues, to leave those spaces blank, since avenues cost so much money to make. Congratulations! If you've done everything right by now, you should have Sims moving in and shops being built. Now, we need electricity and water. Water is really easy to get, because all you need to do is have a water tower and place it on the darkest blue spot you can. They're really cheap and you don't really have to worry about much until later on in your development. But now, we need electricity. And this can be rather expensive if you're not going for wind power. As you can see here, the coal power plant costs 17,000 simoleons and we only have 13,500. Here is where we get involved with bonds. Now, unless you really don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't take out a bond. But basically, by doing this, the way I've set it up, you're always going to be making a lot more money than you need to pay back for a bond, so you don't need to worry about it. You can take this money out. So we've taken out 25,000 simoleons we're going to use to build a coal power plant. As you can see now, our small town is growing larger and larger by the minute. Now we want to make sure our Sims are happy. So we can build a town hall. This is free of charge and only costs 200 gold an hour to run, but it will make your Sims really happy, as well as giving you upgrades for the more Sims that live in your city. Look at everyone smile, they're all happy to have it there. Now it gives you the option to name your city. Although you don't need to wait to get this, you can name your city whatever you want. Now it's a good time to place your tip and sewerage plant. Now you want to make sure these are away from your citizens, and usually it's a good place to put it next to your power plant. By now, you should start seeing your hourly budget increasing to the thousands. As you can see here, I'm at 2,200 so far, and it's only the beginning. Now, it's time to get some grade school education. Education will prevent crime, fires, ground pollution, waste, sickness, as well as increasing land value of nearby zones, so you'd be a fool not to get one of these. Simply select education in your taskbar, select the schools, and place it somewhere near all your residents. I'm going to pop mine over here. Now you'll want school buses, because this lets students travel to your school, as well as making everyone happy that their kids can go to school. So we'll just pop a bunch of them down. Just everywhere at the moment on this side. And we'll get everyone who's over this side at the moment as well. Easy and done. everyone can now get to school. But that's going to fill up really fast, so we're going to have to extend our school straight away. Although, at the moment, we don't have enough to. So, we might take out the other bond now and take it for 25,000. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a while. Wow, our city is growing, but we're lucky that we haven't had a fire yet. One of the last steps is that you need to build a fire station. If you don't already have a fire in your city, you're lucky. Build a fire station and you can worry about everything else later. Now that we've already got quite a budget coming in, it's time to build into your city specialization. Your city will keep growing for a long time to come. And by starting like this, you should have little to no crime, no burnt down buildings, and a few sick people who you can take care of in the future. If you don't already have this game and you'd like to buy it, check out the link in the description. I recommend buying it from there. And check out my other video guides on my channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, SlyJesse here, and today I'm showing you how to create your very own rich oiling town. Now, we'll start by playing the 3-player map, or 3-city map called Cape Trinity, and starting at Norwich Hills, which is right here. Now, if you're planning on making a large tourist city on one of the other 2 cities with heaps of money first, or helping your friends out with electricity, this is a great place to start because you can just pull up heaps of oil and coal, whatever you need. So, we're going to go straight into that right now. First, before we